एक कैमरे ना
प्रेम से महादेव की जय शिव शंकर शंभो. Dr. Mitra ji, shall we start? Sitaram, all welcome once again to our Ramleela 2025 celebration. And this, our last night, begins with Sundar Kand into Lanka Kand, when we celebrate the victory of good over evil. Today, to be proceedings. So let us all please put our hands together as we pray at this moment. We think of Vishnu Bhagavan, Shantakaram, lying very easily, cool and calm, peacefully. Bhujagashayanam, like that. We are going to pray. शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविरध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. ॐ विं विष्णवे नमः, विं विष्णवे नमः, विं विष्णवे नमः. श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. प्रेम से बोलो श्री सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की. We may begin now with आरती.
sing.
Sitaram again, devotees. So this evening, as we did on day one, we are going to have all the cast members introduce themselves. So they will be saying their name and their role, and bravely enough they'll be coming to the mic and introducing themselves. So we'll start with possibly the tallest and the oldest person of our 2025 cast. So this is Kiran and he's baby Hanuman.
My name is Shreya and I am on the Rakshasa. Sitaram everyone, my name is Javita Sidas. I am playing young Bharat and the Vanara. Sitaram everyone, my name is Cristiano Achaiba and I will be playing the role of a Rakshas soldier. Sitaram everyone, my name is Vishnu Singh Ramracha. I am a Vanara. Sitaram everyone, my name is Arav and I am a Rakshas soldier. Sitaram everyone, my name is Shambhu Ramprasad and I will be acting as Little Hanumanji and a Vanara. Sitaram everyone, my name is Caitlin Simangal. I will be playing as a Rakshas soldier, one of Sita's gods, Mandavi and Guhar's wife. My name is Sadhana and I will be playing as a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Suryananan and I will be playing as a Rakshas, one of Sita's gods and a Sylvan.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Abhi Singh and I will be playing the role of a prince and a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Ravina Gosain and I will be playing as a Rakshas and Queen Kaushalya Mata.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Arnav Bhagwat and I am going to play as a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Sierra Idu. I will be playing as a Princess Ramleela, Golden Sushin and one of Sita's gods.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Kavir and I'll be playing the role of a Prince, a Vanara and Little Man.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Saheli Maharaj and I will be portraying the roles of Queen Kaikeyi, Surasa, Sugriv and a Rakshas.
Sitaram everyone, I'll be playing as a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Sasti Dalvadian and I will be playing the role of Queen Sumintra Ma and a Rakshas soldier.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Shreya and I will be playing the role of Agni Deta and the Golden Day.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Pranav Prasad. I'll be playing the role of a Rakshasi.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Emily Idu. I will be playing the role of Avanara, Dorothy Mata and Ahelia Mata.
Sitaram everybody, I am Dal Sandra Triba and I'll be playing the role of a Rakshas soldier.
Sitaram, my name is Vlad Prasad and I will be playing as Ivanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Arya Prasad and I'll be playing Shruti Kirti and Supernaka.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vinishri Bhagwat and I will be playing the role of Bannera.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Sudeshri Ramsamir. I will be playing Tataka, Shibari, and Sampasi.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vidhu and I'll be playing Kewat and Havana.
Sitaram everyone, I am Ranveer Mangre and I'll be playing as a Rakshasi soldier.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Keaton Rampasad and I'll be playing the role as On God.
Sitaram everybody, I'm Malcolm Mangre and I'll be portraying a Rakshasa soldier.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vir Kisun and I'll be playing the role of Saturhan Jamwant and Avanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Roshan Gusain and I'll be playing the roles of King Raja Dashrath and Vivishan.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Yash Maharaj and I will be playing the roles of Brahma, Bharat, Indrajit and Avana.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Kanishka Rampasad and I will be portraying the role of Mandodari.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Aditya Chandrajit and I'll be playing Hanumanji.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Nicholas Simangal and I will be playing the role of Lakshman Beya.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Maharaj and I will be portraying the role of Sita Mata.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Vinit Rampasad Maharaj and I will be playing Ravan.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Krishna Prasad and I'll be playing the role of Lord Vishnu and Lord Ram. Let's give them a round of applause again. These are your 2025 Ramleela cast.
So I would now invite Ivana, Rami and the Rakshasami to take their respective camps and pass back to Justice Pandit Devendra Rampasad for our opening remarks.
I'll tell you when to start. Prem se bolo Shipavan Putra Hanuman ki Jai Bajrangabali. Tonight on the final night of our Ramleela, the main focus begins with Hanumanji. And in recognizing his importance in this aspect of the performance, I would like to recite the shloks which come in Sundarkand. And as we focus on Hanumanji, I ask as he passes by you to put your hands together and bow towards him in recognition and appreciation of that divine devotee who is Hanumanji. Hanumanji. Om Shantam Shashwatam Apramena Managham Nirvana Shanti Pradam Brahmasham Bhupanendra Sevya Manisham Vedanta Vedyam Vibhum Ramakhyam Jagadishwaram Suragarum Maya Manushyam Harim Vandeham Karunakaram Raghuvaram Bhupala Churamani Nanyas Prihara Gupate Hridayasmadiye Satyam Vadami Cha Bhavani Khalantaratma Bhaktim Prayachya Raghupangava Nirbharam Me Kamadusharhitam Kuru Manasam Cha Atulit Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Dhanujavan Krishanam. Stand in front here, son. Face the audience and stand powerfully अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवन कृशानं ज्ञानिनामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। प्रेम से बोल पावन पुत्र हनुमान की जय बजरंगबली जय 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 हनुमान। Give Hanuman ji a round of applause. As we begin tonight's narration, I hand over now to those very able and competent narrators for tonight.
Hello everyone. Before we go to the narrators, I'm just going to use this opportunity as we all here to say thanks to those who made this production possible. This production is no small feat. It is a very gargantuan task, and it is put on by a lot of team effort, a lot of effort by a lot of persons to put this Ramleela production for the audience to enjoy. The Knox Street and Environ Sports and Cultural Association is the organization behind this Ramleela, and the persons who are spearheading the coordination of the Ramleela, three of us mainly, Amral Prasad, Ramleela Maharaj, and myself. And we spearhead the coordination of what you all see here. But for us to put this on, the amount of persons that helped and contributed in some small way or some huge way or the other, we just want to say thanks to each and every one of you. So we do have some financial sponsors that we want to thank. One is the Shri Sevak Sabha, the Krishna Mandir, the Seva Trust Foundation, the Southern Supplies Limited group of companies, All Granite, Stone and Stoneworks, Premier Labels, Premier Printing, Pure Gold, Ramco Industries. We just want to say thanks to Ramco for allowing us to use their car park. It's something that we had this year that actually helped a lot in the congestion of parking. Travtech Security Services has actually sponsored their security for us for the 4 nights starting from Thursday. So we want to say a special thanks to them. Apex Digital Solutions, Nicholas Tent Rentals, who we rent all these tents and tables from, chairs as well. Garabdas Contracting Services, and a very big thanks to Vecria Corporation Limited as well. Beside the financial sponsors, we have a lot of donors, a lot of persons who come together. They might donate some food, they might donate some refreshments during the practice, they might donate some chubby, some water, something along the lines. And we want to say thanks to all those donors that came and helped us to put this together. We've been practicing for the last 6 weeks, and each practice we had refreshments for the kids, and we want to say thanks to all those who would have made that possible as well. We want to say a special thanks to Junior Bisnat and his 2 sons, Oja and Jam Ali. They were the Moko Jumbies yesterday. I know for sure you all enjoyed that yesterday. Yeah, we want to say special thanks to the persons who helped us in organizing these lighting towers, the food that we have on sale, the food and refreshments that we have for the kids this evening and the last 2 days. The suppliers, we have vendors that we would have purchased things from, or we would have paid them for their services, but we paid them a very discounted price, and we want to say thanks to them as well. Because of this Ramleela, they understood what we were doing, the project that we're putting forward, the benefit to the children that this will bring. And we want to say special thanks to all of them as well. Fusion, Focus Studios, Dean Stroh Productions, Anuradha Pagu Photography. we want to say special thanks to all of you for making this possible. The parents of these kids over the last 6 weeks has showed a tremendous amount of dedication in bringing them to practice and helping in every way we need, whether it is decorating here the nights before, whether it is helping arrange the kids for the scenes, in helping us make the props and helping us organize the costumes. The parents of these kids, I want you all to give them a special round of applause, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because without you and without bringing the kids here, this production would not have been possible at all. The cast, thank you to all of these kids. These kids will be the beneficiary of what we've done over these last 3 days. They will learn the story of the Ramayana and the story of Sri Ram, and they will be the beneficiaries. But we want to still say thanks for making this production possible. These beautiful narrators on my right, and Shavari, who is behind the stage helping us. They did an exceptional job jumping in, not very last minute, but last minute, yeah, to take the mantle and run with this and make this possible. They did an exceptional job over these 3 days, and thank you guys very much for making this. We have a few other persons that we want to thank, the persons who helped us to take care of the ground, washing this ground, the Sheldon and John for helping us, take care of everything that we have, that we need and we want over the 6 weeks, and we've done over the last 3 days. They've given us a lot of help as well. The audience, thank you to all of you here for coming out. I hope you all enjoy the production. I hope you all enjoy what we put out over the last 2 days, and I know you all will enjoy tonight as well. Pandit Justice Devendra Rampasad and Pandit Rudranath Maharaj, we want to say special thank you to you both. Year in, year out, you all have always been here to guide us, to show us the ways of the Ramayana. We want to say special thanks to both of you for guiding us and for being here throughout this process as well to help us. I believe I have touched on everything on this list. Did I? Yeah. So if I did leave out anyone, it is not on purpose. I do crave your indulgence, and I wish to thank everybody who has made this, or the rhythm section. They are here today for us, doing this for us today. Thank you guys very much. I didn't have it because I didn't see it, but thank you guys very much. Yes, but anyone I did forget, or I did leave out your name or your company's name, thank you very much for making this production possible. And I hope we see the benefits of it in the years to come. Sitaram. So we just invite our cast to parade themselves to you guys one last time before we start today's Ramleela. Tassa.
Sitaram, and welcome to our third and final night of Ramleela 2025 at the Robbins Recreation Ground. Yesterday, in day 2 of our Ramleela, we saw Sri Ram, Sita Mata, and Lakshman Bhaiya begin their exile, leaving Ayodhya to walk the path of Dharma. But peace was soon shattered when the demon Marich entered as a golden day. As Ram went after it, Ravan seized the moment and carried away Sita Mata. The brave Jatayu fought to save her, giving his life in devotion. In sorrow and strength, Sri Ram met the Vanar brothers, helped Sugriv defeat Vali, and gained a loyal army to begin the great search for Sita Mata.
We begin day 3 with the Vanar army in search of Sita Mata. Under the instructions that she must be found at all costs, no matter where she is hidden. The Vanars were expected to return within a month with some news of Sita Mata. The Vanar army swarmed out in all 4 directions of the earth and were very eager for success. The group with Hanumanji, Jamwant, Nal, Neel and Angad traveled southwards. They searched and searched for a very long time and did not want to give up, as their minds were set on locating Sita Mata. After searching for an entire month without success, the Vanars grew extremely tired. On their search, they soon came upon a garden where they decided to rest. While the Vanars were resting, they were being observed by the very old, feeble and hungry vulture, Sampati, who, being famished, viewed the lovely monkeys as food. Sampati was the elder brother of Jatayu, and when Sampati was young, he had soared too close to the sun and had scorched his wings. He was blessed by a sage Chandrama, with the knowledge that in the future, divinity would take the form of a man, and he would be looking for Sita Mata, who would have been carried off by Ravan. He was told that Sri Ram's army would come to seek his assistance, and that he would direct them to Lanka. At that time, it was said that Sampati's wings would sprout again. Hanumanji approached Sampati and told him of Jatayu's death, and that Sri Ram had performed his funeral rites. So Sampati asked Hanuman to take him to the seashore to offer Tilanjali for his dear departed brother. And so the Vanar army, led by Hanumanji, took Sampati to the seashore. Although he was old and weak, Sampati's eyes were still strong. He had telescopic vision. Sampati respectfully offered his Tilanjali, keeping his beloved brother Jatayu in mind. On completing his ritual, Sampati turned to the Vanaras and told them that Sita Mata was in Lanka. He described in detail the kingdom of Ravan and how Sita Mata was alive, but that she was surrounded by Rakshasis. Sampati told the Vanaras, "The Vanara who could leap 800 miles over the ocean to reach Lanka and who embodies intelligence would be successful in Sri Ram's business. Do not lose heart, O Vanaras." And with that, Sampati's wings sprouted back and he took his leave of the Vanaras.
On Sampati's advice, the Vanaras contemplated on how they were going to cross the vast ocean. Angad asked them,
"Tell me, O Vanaras, which one of you can jump across the sea? Who can jump the longest distance?"
Eager to prove their worth in fulfilling Sri Ram's wishes, the Vanaras began trying to jump over the vast ocean. On seeing that none of the other Vanars had the ability, Jamavant, the oldest of the warriors, said,
"O Prince, I think that Hanuman is best equipped with the strength and skill to perform this deed."
Jamavant walked up to Hanumanji, who was seated in silence, and said to him,
"Hanuman, for all your strength and power, you are still honorable and humble. Only you possess the gift to help us find Sita. Crossing the sea is no hard task for you, O Pavanaputra, son of Vayudev, Lord of the Winds. Do not leave your powers unused."
बाल समय रवि भक्ष लियो तब तीनहु लोक भयो अंधियारो.
Reminded us of his might and power by the wise Jamavant, Hanumanji became even more determined than before to locate Sita Mata.
देवन आने करी विनती तब छाड़ दियो रवि कष्ट निवारो.
Invigorated with strength and the determination to achieve Sri Ram's wish, Hanumanji jumped up on a beautiful hill on the seacoast and took a leap with all of his might and set off for Lanka. The force of his leap was so strong that the hill sank down into the nether regions known as Patal. Hanumanji's journey across the sea reminds us all that no ocean of doubt or despair is too vast when our hearts are filled with courage and our purpose is pure. And so, Hanumanji's leap became eternal, a symbol of how faith can carry us beyond every limit, straight to the feet of truth, love, and light, to Sri Ram himself.
Along the way to Lanka, Hanumanji encountered various asuras, such as Mount Mainak, who, offering him a resting place, he graciously refused since he did not want to be distracted from his mission to Lanka. In order to test his extraordinary strength and wisdom, the Devtas also sent Sursa, the mother of serpents, who attempted to swallow Hanumanji. Hanumanji begged with Sursa to let him continue on his mission and stated that he would return to her after, but she refused and would not allow him to pass. A battle of wits then ensued as Hanumanji dared Sursa to devour him. The wider Sursa opened her mouth, the larger Hanumanji grew. Hanumanji grew, and the demon opened her mouth larger and larger. Having the power to change his size, Hanumanji reduced himself to the size of a mosquito. Cleverly he entered into Sursa's mouth, flew in again and out again, and escaped. Sursa, pleased with his wit and intelligence, blessed Hanumanji that he would be successful in his undertaking. Bestowed with this blessing, Hanumanji continued on his journey towards Lanka.
When Hanumanji arrived at the city of Lanka, he encountered a city of people full of themselves, people full of deceit, a race of people full of negativity.
रास्ते दौड़ कर आऊंगा मैं 100 सीढ़ियों को भी चढ़ जाऊंगा मैं तू आगे आगे मैं पीछे पीछे चुंबक की तरह तू मुझको खींचे उतनी है दूर तू जितनी करीब है
Hanumanji searched everywhere, but there was no sign of Sita Mata. While wandering through the city, he was stunned to hear the sound of Sri Ram's name being chanted. Following the sound, Hanumanji entered a home and asked the man he saw there,
Please tell me, who are you? You are living in such a dreadful place, a place full with negativity, yet you chant the name of Prabhu Sri Ram? Please tell me who you are.
Vibhishan told him that he was the younger brother of King Ravan. Despite having grown up in a land full of malice, Vibhishan was a pious man and had always been an ardent devotee of Vishnu Bhagwan. By a boon granted to him by Lord Brahma, Vibhishan had requested that he be given the opportunity to serve the Lord. He recalled the glory of Sri Ram and then politely directed Hanumanji to the Ashok Vatika, where Sita Mata was being kept. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ashok Vatika was not just a garden. It was a temple of patience, a symbol of purity and a testament to unwavering faith. Even today, this sacred place still exists in Sri Lanka, where a beautiful grove known as Sita Ilaya stands. There, beneath tall trees and near a peaceful stream, a temple marks the very spot where Sita Mata is believed to have stayed. The air still carries her serenity, and pilgrims from around the world come to bow before that living memory of devotion.
When Hanumanji arrived at the park that Vibhishan had described, he jumped up on a wall and observed the beautiful garden. There, seated in the middle, among all the beautiful trees and plants, sat Sita Mata, being guarded by Rakshasis. While he sat looking on, Ravan entered into the garden. Ravan approached Sita Mata and angrily demanded that she accept him as her husband. Unfazed by his insolence, Sita Mata ignored the Asura's order and assured him that surely Sri Ram would come to rescue her, and that when he does, he will surely destroy Ravan for his heinous act. Infuriated, Ravan looked at Sita and said, 1 month! You have 1 month to agree to my wishes, or else you will die by this sword. He threatened that she faced certain death by his sword. Ravan stormed out of the garden, leaving Sita Mata alone with the Rakshasi gods. During this scene, Hanumanji hid away in the trees and flowers and carefully studied the area. Although she had been away from her lord for so long, her radiance did not dim. In order to show her that he had come on behalf of Sri Ram, Hanumanji then dropped Sri Ram's ring for Sita Mata to see. Sita was stunned, but became excited and hurriedly picked up the ring. Hanumanji, elated by finding Sita Mata safe, then began singing in a sweet and gentle voice the story of Sri Ram, lulling the Rakshasi gods to sleep. These sweet words filled Sita with delight. Where are these words coming from, she thought. She looked in all directions, and eventually she saw a lovely monkey sitting on a branch above her. At first she thought she was dreaming, but then Hanumanji humbly approached her and asked, "Please tell me, are you Princess Sita, who was carried off by Ravan? Do I have the honor of seeing Sita, the beloved of Sri Ram?" Sita was overjoyed and replied,
Indeed, I am Sita, the daughter of King Janak and the consort of Sri Ramachandra.
Sita Mata then went on to narrate how she was kidnapped by the evil King Ravan and how he had kept her trapped, constantly commanding her to become his queen. Hanumanji became upset and resolved to fight early Sita Mata, but she stopped him from doing so. He then decided that he would go back to the Vanaras and bring Sri Ram and Lakshman by themselves to her. Hanumanji graciously took his leave of the princess and returned to the wall where he was sitting. There, he sat for a while and thought. What can I do to put courage into Sita and some fear into Ravan and these Rakshasas? It would be much fun to leave some indication for them of what the future has in store. Eventually, Hanumanji, being the playful monkey that he is, came up with a humorous idea to destroy the beautiful park in which Ravan had shouted at Sita Mata.
Soon, the entire Ashoka Park was reduced to a mass of ruins. Meanwhile, the slumbering Rakshasis had awakened. On seeing the destruction, they became alarmed and ran to King Ravan to report what had happened. Ravan became furious that his favorite park, which was set aside for queens, was no more. He immediately instructed his warriors to go and capture the monkey who had the audacity to enter his palace and make a mess of his garden. Hanumanji fought bravely and killed most of the warriors, as he possessed strength far greater than any of Ravan's soldiers. After fighting the army, he jumped on a wall and roared,
O Rakshasas of Lanka, your doom is near. I stand here ready to destroy you and your entire city.
Can we have a round of applause for the slaying of the Rakshas army by Hanumanji? In this scene, Hanumanji unleashed his divine strength upon the Rakshas army. With every leap and blow, the demons fell, scattering in fear. The Ashok Vatika, once a prison of sorrow for Sita Mata, now lay in ruins, a testament to Hanumanji's courage and devotion. The gardens that held captivity and fear were now conquered by Dharma itself. Evil trembles before the power of truth, devotion, and righteous action. Let this moment remind us, ladies and gentlemen, that with faith in Sri Ram and courage in our hearts, no darkness can prevail. On hearing of the slaying of his warriors, Ravan grew enraged. Seeing that his warriors had failed him, he summoned his son Indrajit to fight and capture Hanumanji. A fierce battle then took out between Indrajit and Hanumanji. Hanumanji and Indrajit fought fiercely with each other, but Hanumanji wanted to learn more about the city of Lanka. So he allowed himself to be hit by Indrajit's weapon, the Brahmarastra, and to be bound by a noose of serpents to be taken to King Ravan. In Ravan's court, Ravan laughed at him and asked him,
Who are you? Have you never heard my name? Are you not afraid of losing your life?
Hanumanji was not at all afraid, and instead, he told King Ravan of the might and virtues of Sri Ram, and that he was Sri Ram's envoy. He spoke of the bravery of Sri Ram and Sugriv, and then told Ravan,
Oh Ravan, you have performed a cowardly act by kidnapping Sita. This could lead to the annihilation of your race. Restore Sita to the prince at once, and beg him for your forgiveness. Please, before it is too late.
These words amused Ravan greatly, but also angered him. He shouted,
Where is your Sri Ram to protect you now?
And with that, Hanumanji tore open his chest and revealed that his Sri Ram was with him at all times in his heart. Ravan was shocked and ordered his men to kill Hanumanji. But his brother, Vibhishan, quickly pointed out that Hanumanji was simply a messenger, so it would not be proper or just to destroy him.
Very well,
said Ravan.
A monkey's most precious possession is his tail. Set fire to his tail. Flog him soundly and then release him.
Eagerly, the Rakshasis wrapped Hanumanji's tail with cloth and set it on fire. Thus, bound with rope and tail ablaze, Hanumanji was paraded through the streets of Lanka to be ridiculed by all the people. Little did they know that he was simply using this opportunity to carefully observe the layout of the city.
Within no time, Hanumanji shook off the ropes, escaped from the Rakshasis, and set the entire city on fire. Save alone for the spot where Sita Mata sat.
When Hanumanji set Lanka ablaze, it was not just fire, but a message that evil, oppression, and injustice cannot prevail. His courage and devotion brought hope to the oppressed and fear to tyrants. Today, we see the same lesson in a world facing injustice and wrongdoing. We must stand with courage, act with righteousness, and fight for truth, just as Hanumanji did.
After ensuring that Sita Mata was safe, Hanumanji then set off to return to the shores of India.
live.
Sitaram, ladies and gentlemen, while we await the setting up of the other scene, we now have two community announcements. Firstly, the Sri Sevak Sabha of the Krishna Mandir, Todd Street, San Fernando invites you to their Diwali dinner to be held on Saturday, 11th October 2025 at 5 p.m. at the Mandir's Annex on number 40 Todd Street, San Fernando. There will be live entertainment and dinner will be served at 6 p.m. All proceeds go to charity and to the annex maintenance. A small contribution of $250 is asked. Additionally, Southern Supplies Limited also invites you to their Diwali celebration 2025 to be held also on 11th October 2025 at 6 p.m. in the SSL car park on number 40 to 44 Sutton Street, San Fernando. Dia lighting will start at 6 p.m. and end approximately at 6:30, after which the program will begin. There will be live entertainment by the RG The Band and the SSL Susan Mohib Dance Company, along with many other live performances with fun attractions, prizes and games for all. We hope to see you all there.
At the shore of Rameshwaram, Hanumanji met with Jamwant and the other Vanars. There, he related to them that Sita Mata was safe. And he told them about his encounter with Ravan. Angad in particular was very eager to proceed to Lanka and rescue Sita Mata. He told them, "Let us go at once. We are quite capable of destroying Lanka and returning to Sri Ram and Lakshman Bhaya in Kishkinda with Sita Mata." However, the wise Jamwant stopped him and said, "I do not think this is a good idea. We should consult Sri Ram before we act. Let us not make any hasty decisions." The other Vanars also agreed that they should consult with Sri Ram and Lakshman Bhaya first. So together, they set out for the Rishimukh mountain to meet with Sri Ram. Upon their arrival, Hanumanji met with the two brothers and told them what had happened. Sri Ram rejoiced to hear of Sita Mata's safety and of the adventures of Hanuman. Immediately, they discussed how they would rescue Sita Mata from the kingdom of Ravan. Hanumanji reassured Sri Ram that the Vanar army was ready to help in any way that he could to rescue Sita Mata. A round of applause for this scene where a moment of destiny unfolds. The mighty, fearless and devoted Vanara, Hanumanji, meets Sri Ram. Together, this scene speaks of courage, of strategy, of dharma, reminding us that with devotion in our heart, wisdom in our mind, and unity in our actions, no challenge is too great.
Meanwhile, in Lanka, Ravan was rebuking his army for allowing one monkey to destroy and burn the city. He scolded them.
Ram! Ram has now become our enemy. Tell me, how can we defeat Ram and avenge this disgrace?
Vibhishan, troubled by what was taking place, approached his elder brother and said,
Bhaiya, it was wrong and a great sin to kidnap Sita. What wrong has Sri Ram done to us? Before we engage in battle, we must consider the strength of Sri Ram and the power of Hanuman. My advice, dear brother, is to restore Sita to Sri Ram.
Ravan did not pay any heed to Vibhishan's advice and stated,
Never! Never! Only a foolish person would surrender. And I am the great king of Lanka. I do not think much of this Ram. We shall fight and be victorious.
Realizing that Ravan was too stubborn, Vibhishan felt that there was no place for him in Lanka. He had exiled from his own home, Vibhishan sought refuge at the feet of Sri Ram. He left Lanka and renounced his possessions. Vibhishan, the righteous brother of King Ravan, spoke against his brother's cruelty and injustice. Though rebuked and rejected, he stood firm in Dharma, choosing truth over fear. He then joined Sri Ram and Lakshman Bhaiya, who accepted him graciously. By this time, Sri Ram's convoy was moving towards Lanka. Eventually, they reached the sea. To cross the water to Lanka, the Vanars decided to build a bridge. They used stones and boulders and had Sri Ram's name inscribed on them by Nal and Neel, which allowed the heavy objects to float on the water. And so, a bridge was built from Rameshwaram in India to Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, this bridge was known as the Ram Setu and continues to be a popular spectacle in India today. After the bridge was completed, Sri Ram felt the urge to do a puja to Lord Shiva for his guidance in their undertakings. So he called all of the suitably qualified pundits to perform Shivji Bhagwan Puja.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्।
O Mahadev, Lord of Lords, dweller of Kailash, source of boundless wisdom and eternal grace. My heart trembles for my beloved Sita is lost. Grant me strength, O Neelakant, to walk this path of Dharma and guide me through the forest of sorrow to her light once more.
puja was performed, the Vanars, led by Sri Ram, Lakshman Bhaiya and Hanumanji, crossed the bridge to reach to Lanka. In Lanka, Sri Ram signaled his arrival by shooting an arrow. This arrow struck Ravan's umbrella in his throne room and knocked his crown off of his head. Mandodari, Ravan's wife, begged Ravan to reconsider his position, but he just laughed at her and said,
Foolish woman! There's nothing to fear. I am great and cannot be defeated. Do not be troubled. I am capable of destroying Ram's entire army.
Ravan then stormed off arrogantly, ready to face Sri Ram and his entire army. Ravan himself, Sri Ram sent Angad to deliver a message to Ravan. Upon seeing Angad enter their kingdom, even the people of Lanka became scared, as they thought that Angad was the same Vanar who had burnt their city to the ground before. Angad entered the throne room fearlessly and exclaimed to Ravan,
I am an ambassador from Sri Ram. You and my father were known to each other. Under the influence of pride, you have stolen away Sita, the mother of the universe. Listen to me now, and the Lord will forgive you. Return Sita to Sri Ram humbly and beg the Lord for mercy, and you will surely be saved.
Ravan became amused by Angad's words and responded cunningly.
Tell me, who is your father that you speak of?
Angad replied.
Vali.
Ravan continued his conversation with Angad with a smirk.
And how is he? Is he well?
Angad replied.
Do not worry. You will be joining him in 10 days. Hence, if you do not listen to me, you can ask him about his welfare then.
On hearing these words, Ravan's temper flared and he shouted,
Ah! Seize Angad! Kill him! Kill this villain!
However, Angad confidently responded,
I am capable of smashing you to bits, but I do not have that command from my lord. But hear what? If you can shift my foot as I plant it here now, then I promise you that Sri Ram would return home and give up on Sita Mata.
Ravan, thinking that this was some menial task, instructed his warriors to move Angad's foot. The Rakshas used many different schemes to try to move Angad's leg, but they were all in vain. On seeing his men fail, even the mighty King Ravan decided to try his might at moving Angad's leg. Even with Ravan's mighty strength, he could not move Angad's leg. Angad told him,
You cannot be saved by holding on to my feet. Seek the feet of the Lord instead.
Angad grabbed the crown of the King Ravan and ran out of the palace to return to Sri Ram. On Angad's return to Sri Ram, he then ordered his entire army to begin their assault on the people of Lanka.
Both armies readied themselves, and with muktars drawn and swords raised, attacked each other. Hara Hara Mahadev! This fierce battle raged throughout the day, and there was a terrible slaughter on both sides. Ladies and gentlemen, what a mighty clash we have just witnessed. The Varna army, brave and united, fought with courage and devotion, striking fear into the hearts of the Rakshasas. The battle, however, is far from over. Prepare yourselves for the next moments of valor and courage as it is about to unfold. When Ravan's army was unable to destroy Sri Ram's, he then decided to seek the assistance of his younger brother, Kumkaran, to avenge his humiliation. Kumkaran was very intelligent and brave, which had made Lord Indra, leader of the Devas, jealous of him. Due to this, when Kumkaran was granted a boon by Lord Brahma, Lord Indra intervened in such a way that the outcome of this boon was that Kumkaran would sleep for 6 months and then eat everything in his sight for the next 6 months. While he was asleep, Kumkaran could not be easily awakened. Ravan then instructed all of his army and used all means possible to wake Kumkaran. Ravan instructed all his men to use all means possible. And when Kumkaran finally awoke, he roared and angrily turned to Ravan. He asked why he had been awakened. Ravan explained to his brother about the battle with Sri Ram. Kumkaran roared, "What have you done? You have committed a great wrong. Yet, as it is my duty as your brother, I shall stand by your side, and I shall kill the entire Vanar army and drink the blood of Ram and Lakshman." Kumkaran then proceeded to the battleground. During this battle, Sri Ram drew his bow and with a fierce and deadly arrow shot and killed the great Kumkaran. A round of applause for this thrilling scene depicting where Sri Ram faced Kumkaran with valor and strategy. When Ravan heard about the death of his brother, he was heartbroken and fell unconscious. After regaining consciousness, Ravan lamented, "If only I had listened to Vibhishan, all of this would have been avoided." Indrajit then went forward and comforted his father. He said, "Do not worry, O king. I will continue this battle." And with that promise, Indrajit led the army, and once more, a fierce battle took place. On seeing this, Lakshman Baya instructed the army and led them to fight Indrajit. In this fierce battle, Lakshman Bhaiya was shot by an arrow of Indrajit's bow. Lakshman Bhaiya remained motionless on the floor while Indrajit rushed back to the kingdom to tell his father the good news. Hanumanji, on seeing what had happened, worriedly picked up Lakshman Bhaiya and took him back to Sri Ram. Sri Ram, on seeing the state of his brother, was distraught. Bhaiya! Lakshman! Lakshman! Jamant was then summoned by Hanumanji. On seeing Lakshman Bhaiya, who was severely wounded, he turned to Hanumanji and said, "My son, only you can go to Lanka to bring Sushen the physician. Go quickly before Lakshman's condition worsens." Intent on finding help, Hanumanji quickly set off to find the doctor that Jamant had told him about. Upon his arrival, Hanumanji brought back the first doctors he found to examine Lakshman Bhaiya. A vet? A dentist? Can we actually have a doctor, please? Hanumanji then left and found who exactly could examine Lakshman Bhaiya's condition. On their arrival, Sushen told them that the special Mula Sanjeevani herb was required from the Himalaya mountain, and he stressed that it was needed before daybreak in order to save Lakshman Bhaiya. With a mighty roar, Hanumanji set off for the Himalaya mountains to get the herb to revive Lakshman Bhaiya. Jai Shri Ram! When he reached the mountain, Hanumanji could not identify the medicine plant. He looked around, trying to locate it, but what had been described to Sushen was not matching what he saw. Frantic to find the plant and aware of the time constraint, Hanumanji lifted the entire mountain on his shoulders and returned with it to Lanka. After looking around, Sushen was able to obtain the herbs and treat Lakshman Bhaiya. Lakshman Bhaiya then regained his consciousness, and Sri Ram rejoiced with Hanumanji. Soon after, Sri Ram and the Vanaras breathed a sigh of relief. With renewed vigor, Lakshman Bhaiya got up and proceeded to continue to battle with Indrajit. he re-entered the battleground and disturbed the black magic yagna that was being performed by Indrajit. Annoyed, Indrajit got up and engaged Lakshman Bhaiya in battle once more. Lakshman Bhaiya then reached for his bow and in Sri Ram's name discharged a fatal arrow which knocked Indrajit to the ground and killed him. Bolo Ramachandra ki! Lakshman Bhaiya ki! A round of applause for the killing of Indrajit from Lakshman Bhaiya.
Yeah, one time. You walk on. You're on the crowd, right? I can change my receiver.
Confident in his invincibility, Ravan then decided to send his army for one last time to take the battle into his own hands. And so he began preparing to send the armies out to fight.
A great battle took place between Sri Ram, Lakshman Paya, Vibhishan, and King Ravan.
Har Har Mahadev! The armies traveled great distances to fight. Har Har Mahadev! And finally, at the shores of the battlefield, facing each other with swords drawn, they attacked. Har Har Mahadev!
Chariots were overturned, elephants were shot, and warriors were slain. But both armies undoubtedly fought heroically to the end. Round of applause for that epic battle between both armies. The moment of destiny has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. The mighty King Ravan, whose cruelty cast a shadow over Lanka, faces Sri Ram, the embodiment of courage, moral duty, and truth. After intense fighting between two armies, the great King Ravan was killed at the hands of virtuous Sri Ram, incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Jai Shri Ram! The evil that once terrorized the innocent trembles, and at last Ravan falls defeated by the power of virtue.
We now invite you to turn your attention over to the field to see the burning of Ravan. Ramachandra ki! Bolo Ramachandra ki! Bolo Ramachandra ki! We'd now like to invite you to return to your seats as we conclude the Ramleela 2025 celebrations.
Devtas blew their shanks and kantas were played as flowers fell from heaven, and all the celestial beings rejoiced at this victory of good over evil. On seeing Ravan's dead body, Vibhishan became saddened. When Sri Ram saw this, he smiled and said to him,
Ravan fought like a true warrior and fell fighting like a hero. Death has washed his sins away. It calls not for mourning, Vibhishan. Ravan has entered heaven.
Sri Ram cleared all the confusion from Vibhishan's mind and asked him to perform the funeral rites for his brother. On completing the rituals, Vibhishan was then crowned the new king of Lanka. Hanumanji then went to Sita Mata to give her the good news about their victory and the defeat of King Ravan. The princess's joy was beyond words. After her symbolic purification in the holy fire, Sita Mata was reunited with Sri Ram. Together, they returned home to Ayodhya. The long years of sorrow and separation are finally over. Sri Ram and Sita Mata are reunited, their hearts overflowing with love, devotion, and joy. After the fierce battles and trials, truth has been restored. Sri Ram and Sita Mata journeyed back to Ayodhya, where their return heralds peace, prosperity, and the celebration of virtue.
सब संता राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए प्रेम कोई और न जाने राम से रूठे राम से माने राम सिया की करुण कहानी
At Ayodhya, they were met by Bharat Bhaiya, who happily watched Sri Ram take his rightful place as king. There was great joy among the people of Ayodhya to see their king and queen return to them. Our magnificent 3-day journey through the epic tale of Ramleela has reached its grand conclusion for 2025. Over these nights, we witnessed the exile of Sri Ram, the trials and devotion of Sita Mata, the courage of Hanumanji, the battles with Ravan and his mighty army, and the ultimate triumph of virtue over evil. Through joy, sorrow, bravery, and devotion, this timeless story has reminded us of the power of moral duty, courage, and steadfast faith. Let us carry these lessons in our hearts as a guide for our lives. May the blessings of Sri Ram illuminate your path always. Jai Shri Ram!
चंदन एक है पानी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय
Sitaram, everyone. That brings the end to our 3-day Ramleela here at the Knox Street at the Robbins Recreation Park. Let's have a round of applause for these kids and the magnificent performance they have put on over these last 3 nights. Did you all enjoy it? Let's hear it again. Did you all enjoy it? Bolo Ramachandra ki! So we will just have our medal ceremony where we will just give a small congratulations to our cast members for their production over these 3 nights. So we just like to ask Uncle Vashan and Auntie Radhika if they could just join us to the front. So Uncle Vasha, yeah. There. Right, so kids, as I call your name, we just want you to step forward, right? And Uncle Vashan first, we will, you'll hand him the medal and you'll garland the kid, right? Arav Sukhdev. Yes.
over here yesterday. Arya was our super ducker. Adarshini Tiwari. We have her sister here to collect on her behalf. De Alessandro Achaiba. Of Vishwamitra Mahamuni. Divya Lala. Cristiano Achaiba. Ten different rules, so Karishma Rampasad, our mantra. Kavish Samar. Thank you, Uncle. T. Radhika has graciously donated these medals for the Kiran Sipasad. Javid. Javid Lyman, so you come along. Isha Devasaran. Isha is not here, but look, Shambhu is here, so we can give Shambhu on her behalf. Zivesh Singh. Emily Edu. Makan Bang. Pranav Prasad. Pranav was our Sharon Kumar. Rohan Simangal. He was wearing a mask, but Uncle Rohan was our Kumbhakaran. Ranveer Makan, Ravina Gosain, thank you very much, Auntie, and thank you for the medals. We just want to invite Auntie Tara to help us with our medal distribution. Shreya Prasad, Shreya Sukhdev, Soraya Nanan, Surya, Sajana Ramnarayan, Sajeev Singh, Sierra Edu, Sahili Maharaj. Sahili was King Sugriv yesterday. Amongst many other roles. Sasti Devadin. Siddheshwari Ramsumir. Our dancer yesterday was Sanvi Maharaj. I'm not sure if she's in the crowd today. Didn't see. But we will give her the medal. Shivam Ramnarayan. Shambhu Ramprasad. Thank you, Atitara. Atikavita. We just want to ask you to help us to distribute these medals. Veer Kisun, our Jambawant, and Shatrohan there. Vinishri Bawat. Vishnu Singh Ramracha. Vidu Ramsimir. Our young star boy, Vlad Mangal Prasad. Vaishnavi Prasad. She was also our dancer on day one. Thank you, Auntie. So that's the person. Our King Janak, Darial Ramharap. Is here. We want to call our Lord Shivas. We had one on Friday and one today. Sharvari Sagram Singh. Shavari was also our narrator for day one and day two, or half of day two. And our Lord Shiva for Friday, Sharada Maharaj. Our Indrajit Yash Maharaj and our Bharat. Roshan Gosain or Vibhishan. Kitan Ramprasad. Our Angad. Our Queen Sut Mandolri Kanishka Ramprasad. our Lakshman Bhaiya, Nicholas Simangal. Now, our Ramleela has been in existence for 25 years, and for 24 of those years, only this year excluded, we had an actor who acted in every single Ramleela as our Shringi Rishi. And this year was the only year that he didn't act as Shringi Rishi, but we would still like to honor him, and I will ask Visham to come to the stage. पवन पुत्र हनुमान की. Aditya Chandrajit was our Hanumanji. And our lovely Sita Mata, Vaishnavi Maharaj. Raja Rawan ki. Catch on. Our King Rawan, Vinit Ramprasad Maharaj. But that's it? Anybody else? Did we forget anybody? We have one more, you know. Bolo Ramchandra ki! Bolo Ramchandra ki! Bolo Ramchandra ki! Tristan Mangal Prasad, our Shri Ram. And let's hear it for cast of Ramleela 2025. You all did an amazing, exceptional job. We just want to introduce you guys to 4 more, I wouldn't say characters, but 4 more key persons in our Ramleela. And that is our narrators. So we'd like to invite, firstly, well, ladies first, our Shavari Sagram Singh, her twin sister, Sharnavi Sagram Singh, Shruti Ramprasad Maharaj, also our vet, and last but not least, Prasann Maharaj. And all together, they create our team that brought you guys Ramleela 2025. Let's have a last round of applause for them. Now I just want to invite Pandit Rudranath Maharaj, who will give us some closing remarks and end off tonight's and this weekend's proceedings with our closing prayer. Pandit.
Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी द्रवहु सुर सरत अजिर विहारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम. This Ramcharitmanas, this Ramleela that has been portrayed for 25 years is a wonderful exposition not only of Ram Katha, but it is a wonderful exposition of community, of fellowship, of creativity, and of innovation. And while unfortunately I could not be here for most of Friday and all of yesterday, what I witnessed looking on YouTube and witnessing tonight in person is really a testament to that. And I want to summon Center Sage, Mala Maharaj, Mitra Maharaj, Amral Prasad. I want them to come forward. I want these three persons to be your full focus tonight because it is through them in the main that Ram Katha has been put on this year. Give them a lusty round of applause. I look to my right and I see the original handlers of this Ramleela, Jamwant, Mukesh and others. And I see, no, stay in the front, don't move. And I see the new generation. And as I look around, I see the generation yet to come. And you, the parents, must be commended and the grandparents for taking the decision to involve your children in the Ramleela. And this was not a daycare center where you dropped your children off. They attended practice and you went your merry way and picked them back up. At least I hope that was not the case. But this is an immersion into Ram Katha that serves our children in their daily lives and as they continue to grow in community, in schools, and in this country. Ramleela is indeed spreading. It has been endorsed in all parts of this country and portrayed in all parts of the country. And here at Robin Recreation Ground, in the heart of San Fernando, we have this wonderful portrayal. We must pay tribute to all of the individuals who were involved. There were many moving parts of this production, from the audio, the physical arrangements, the refreshments, the costuming, the narration, the production, everything, including the innovation that we saw this year with the Moko Jambis last night doing a tremendous job. Give them a round of applause. I think that is unsurpassed. Tonight, with the joining of the Rhythm Army and the crew that was there, and the Tassa crew as well, molding together and meshing together, they deserve a round of applause. Even for Sriram and Rawan, I'm almost certain, I've read the Ramayana several times, but I've never seen them go on for doubles together and enjoyed it as the way you all have portrayed. It was wonderful innovation and wonderful creativity, but brothers and sisters, devotees of God, it does not end tonight. I made this appeal last year and I will continue to repeat the appeal. It is incumbent upon you as parents, it is incumbent upon us as elders to instill in our children the Ramayana and the lessons of Prabhu Shri Ram, the lessons of humility, the lessons of diplomacy, of proper communication, of love, of empathy, and of understanding who we are, who they are in this society. And so tonight, as we conclude this wonderful Leela of Ram, as we conclude this Ramcharitmanas, as we move now firmly into the celebration of Deepavali, let us continue to have these children shine as lights as they are. Let they shine to illumine our community and our country, and let them be the true exemplars by not only how they portray, but how they speak, how they act, how they conduct themselves in school. And children, I speak to you tonight. What you have learned in the Ramayana from these wonderful exemplars before you, of how you speak with each other, of how you treat each other, of how you act in your homes, let this not be lost, because that is the message of Shri Ram. And I urge you all to carry that message, to do the things that you know you ought to do,
and to become the lights that you are destined to be, realizing your true potential as exemplars and as children of God. As we conclude tonight, those of you who are seated, I invite you to stand as we join together in closing prayer. This is indeed not merely a Ramleela. This is a yagya that has been concluded. This has been holy ground that has been sanctified, and it has indeed been a blessing for us to be here and to be blessed by this portrayal and all that it stands for. To the many individuals who have contributed in their time, in their resources, in whatever way, may Bhagwan continue to bless you. May we all be afforded that blessing of Prabhu Shri Ram. May Hanumanji continue to provide us that strength and that comfort and that inspiration at all times. We join together in prayer. Hari Om. Om Purnamadat Purnamidam Purnat Purnamodakshate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamivavashishyate. With one voice. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Seka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Devam Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। आज शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। लाउड ओमकार। श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की। श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की Jai Sitaram, everyone. Sab koi Sitaram. May Bhagwan bless us all. A very safe journey to your respective destinations when you leave here tonight. And a very and we be ahead. Sitaram all.